Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my full chest and triceps workout. I'm going to go into quite a bit of detail on this first set because a lot of it will apply to the other sets in the workout, and I want you to understand why I do what I do. So I always start my workouts with a compound movement. For chest, incline bench is a great one because it doesn't just involve the chest, it also uses shoulders and triceps, which is what makes it a compound movement. For the segmentation of my entire workout regimen, I use a form of progressive overload, which just means to gradually increase the intensity of work you make your muscles do. I do this by decreasing the reps as I increase the weight. For reps on incline bench press that I'm doing here, I'll do 12, then 8, then 6. And that set of 6 will be the highest weight that I do. Then I finish with a drop set, which just means you drop the weight from your max by about 10 pounds and do as many reps as possible. You can do incline bench with either barbell or dumbbells, and I just like to change it up week by week to avoid hitting plateaus. Next we move to our first superset of cable flies and push-ups. If you don't know what a superset is, that's okay, I'll explain in just a second. But a couple of things to notice on these cable flies. The first and most important is the positioning of the cables themselves. They're well above the height of my shoulders, and this allows you to increase the stretch along your chest throughout the range of motion. The second thing to notice is that I'm crossing my arms in front of each other every time. This allows me to really feel it in the inner chest at the front end of the movement. And the third thing to notice is the positioning of my body leaning forward. Leaning forward allows you to really make sure you're working your chest, focusing on your chest as you do this movement. Next, we move right into the supersetted push-ups. So what a superset means is that you do two different movements that work the same muscle group so that the second movement is pre-fatigued, meaning the muscles are already tired, so it's harder to do it than if you're to do it alone. That's why it might look like I'm struggling to do these push-ups a bit more than it would otherwise. For reps on cable flies, I'll do 15, 12, 10, followed by a drop set of 10. Again, you're going to be increasing the weight as you decrease the reps, so the first set of 10 will be the most weight, and then you'll drop a couple pounds for your drop set. In the second set of push-ups, I like to further overload the muscles by increasing the elevation of your feet, making it into a decline push-up, which again is just another way to make it harder. If you have a third elevated surface, you can increase the elevation even more in the third set. But for all three sets, you're just going to do 20 reps. So in total, you're doing 4 total sets of cable flies, including the drop set, with 1 set of 20 push-ups in between each. The next set is a superset of close grip chest press and half flies. The bench is going to be positioned just slightly above flat for both of these to engage the upper chest a little bit more. For reps, I'll do 12, 10, 8 for both movements, followed by a drop set on the close grip press. As you can see here, I'm nearly reaching failure on the last couple reps of the movement. It's key that you find weights that are going to get you to that point. For half flies, start with the weights above your shoulders and then extend out to the bottom of your range of motion. The reason we only focus on the bottom part of the movement is because that's when the stretch along the chest is at a maximum. Rest about a minute between sets. Now that we've worked the major muscle group, the chest, we'll move to the aesthetic muscle group, the triceps. The first movement is the overhead tricep extension. For reps, we'll do 12, 10, 8, followed by a drop set of 8. Two key things on this one. The first is to make sure your elbows don't flare out too much. You want to make sure you're working your triceps, not your lats. And the second is to make sure you have a bench or some sort of machine with lower back support, so basically never do this movement standing. And the final movement of the workout is tricep pushdown. For reps on this one, we're going to do 15, 12, 8, followed by, again, a drop set of 8. Couple of form things. You first want to make sure you keep your elbows in the same spot the whole time, so you're pulling the ropes straight down. And then at the bottom of the move, you want to pull your pinkies out into the sides so you work all 3 heads of your triceps. But yeah guys, that is the end of the workout. In total it was 21 sets and 5 drop sets for a total of 26, which is really high volume, but that's definitely how you build your chest and triceps. Whether you're beginner or advanced, you can totally do this workout. All that's going to vary is the amount of weight you're picking up and putting down. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every week, and I've got a super exciting American Ninja Warrior video coming out super soon. I don't want to reveal what it is. I'm going to keep it a surprise, but stay tuned for that. And until then, try out this workout and let me know how it goes in the comments. See you next time.